Hey Melissa and James, imperceptibleme. This is a video response. For some reason, YouTube, I've been having terrible problems with it for the last 3 or 4 days. I can't comment the majority of the time on people's videos. Maybe 1 out of every 15 times it'll say on the bottom, do you want to comment? But there's no box for the text, the typing, and I try to get in and out, and anyway, it doesn't matter. I can't respond to almost anybody, so I'm going to try a video response instead. So I've been really thinking about you. I'm so sorry you've been without electric for so long, and I'm glad you have it back on, and I'm terribly distressed to hear about poor Jasper. I'm sure the stress of the whole situation and his routine changing and all that did not help any either. So please keep us posted on that. So I've been without electricity in my adult life, I guess, 4 times for extended periods of time, a week each. One time it was a big ice storm in Nebraska, and it was cold, probably similar temperatures to what you're having, and because it wasn't winter for us in Nebraska, but it was, late fall, and it was cold, and we stayed in our home, and a lot of people went to, part of the town had electricity, so a lot of people went to the motels and whatever, but we stayed in our home. I think the most oppressive is what I said. It might have sounded like depressive, but that too, was the darkness. It was pretty dark, but we fared okay, and we still went to work during the day. We were able to do that. And of course we had no lights to get ready to go to work, but like you, we had water, cold water, granted, but we had water. Actually, in Nebraska, we might have had warm water, because I think we had gas. But then since we've moved to Florida, then we had 3 times. We had 3 hurricanes come through here a few years back, all within a number of months, and we lost power for over a week each. And I so miss the internet more than the TV. Just felt like I had no way to connect to people or talk to them, really. And then, for some of the days we had the windows all boarded up with plywood to protect them. And so it's like pitch black in here, even all during the day and things. And of course, after a few days, you do finally take them down, but we still didn't have power for quite a while. So, and we did what you did. We played games and tried to teach an older woman we had stay with us. Sorry, I got something in my eye, on my eyelash. Older lady stayed with us during one of the hurricanes. We tried to teach her to play Scrabble, but that didn't really work. But it's a thought that counts, right? She couldn't understand that the words had to work both ways. But she had a good time staying here, and we were glad we could help her out. But yeah, it was a welcome to Florida thing. And like you were saying, your brothers had electric, at least for a while, and then they didn't. It's funny because in our neighborhood, just the next block over, they're connected differently to the electric than we are on this side. And they always get it electric back first. They're connected with a little shopping strip mall behind them. Anyway, and we're connected this way. And it would be frustrating because we'd see all their lights come on and all their electric, and of course for us it was hot. We had the window in Florida, not Nebraska, and we had all the windows open, and you could hear everybody talking, and you started thinking, now I know why neighbors kill each other in the heat. They talk about, because everybody's hot and impatient, and they're hearing everything the neighbors are saying, and they just want to say, shut up. But I so want you to know that I was thinking about you, and I was just trying to be silly and lighten the mood. But I know you have a lot to catch up on, and I hope you don't. I hope your power stays up for you. And love you both and thinking about you. Okay? Bye. Kisses to Jasper.